Welcome to solverfy.
This problem is asking us to describe the feedback mechanism of what happens when platelets start to form a platelet plug or a fibrin clot, same thing, and also asks us to predict what would happen if if the fibrin clot broke away. So A and C both claim that this is a positive feedback loop, and B and D both claim that it is a negative feedback loop. So there's a few different ways you could look at this, and this is described on page 1358. So in order to answer this question, you have to have a little bit of a background of what positive and negative feedback loops are. A positive feedback loop means that the production of something is going to increase more production of it. A negative feedback loop means that the production of something is going to decrease the production, the further production of this thing. So if you read on page 1358, it describes this clotting process, and it's pretty incredible if you think about it. But it explains that when platelets or thrombocytes are attracted to a wound, they start binding to it, and they extend projections, release stuff from within them, and then this activates other platelets to come to the wound. So by them going to the wound, extending projections and releasing things, and then those things being released creates more platelets to come, or clotting factors to come, we can immediately say that this is a positive feedback loop. Right? So we can eliminate both B and D. Now, hopefully you know this if you've ever picked a scab, that when the platelet plug breaks away, a new scab starts to form, or blood starts to clot again. It might bleed for a little bit, but eventually the blood's going to clot again. So A is the best answer in this case. If the platelet plug is drawn away, then more platelets are still going to be attracted to the wound. They're going to do the same thing. They're going to release chemicals that make more platelets come. So because this is a positive feedback loop, this helps us clot our blood much more efficiently. If it were a negative feedback loop, then the process wouldn't start in the first place. So best answer in this case is the positive feedback.